Good morning and welcome to the 8:15 Daily Operations Weather Brief. Here on base this morning, we are seeing partly cloudy skies with some patchy fog that is mostly lifted by now, and just a few low-level clouds are still hanging around out there. And for today, we are looking at mostly dry conditions throughout our working hour with a slight chance of a passing shower or thunderstorm rolling through later this evening and into the overnight hours. And as for our temperatures, they do look to climb into the low 80s today with some noticeably higher humidity compared to yesterday's conditions. And for our winds, they do appear to remain light and stay light throughout the day with a more southerly component to the direction for a majority of the upcoming day and into tomorrow. Now, looking at this morning's surface analysis chart, we do have high pressure continuing to slide further offshore today and through Thursday, bringing in some warmer temperatures and some increasingly humid conditions with, again, mainly dry weather and some shower and thunderstorm chances coming in tonight. And then we'll see a slow-moving front that moves into the area tomorrow night and into Friday as an upper-level trough takes shape over the Mississippi River Valley, and that is going to move east-northeast before ultimately settling over the southeast by the weekend, which will bring some lingering chances for some unsettled weather, especially late this week into the weekend. Now, for our current weather conditions, we are seeing a few layers of clouds out there. We have a few at 300, a few at 9,000, and a broken layer at 25,000 feet with 6 statute miles of visibility due to some mist. And our winds are currently out of the southwest at about 4 knots, and our temperature is currently at 72 degrees with our relative humidity sitting at 97%. Pulling up this morning's satellite imagery, we can see those upper-level clouds pretty easily there, moving in from the west, and that will continue to do such throughout the day as that's associated with a frontal feature out west over the Ohio Valley right now, and those low clouds do look to be slowly diminishing with time. Looking at this morning's model run, we have the HRRR on a 24-hour loop here, and it does keep us dry throughout a majority of the day, but those rain chances, especially further west, certainly exist with a couple thunderstorms likely to develop this afternoon, and we do see some very slight chances of those reaching our local area, but in general, we do look to remain dry for the day and into tonight. Moving on to the 24-hour forecast, expecting to see partly cloudy skies for a majority of the day with some cloud cover building in overnight. That's when we'll also see those rain chances and the chance of some thunderstorms passing through, although those probabilities do remain reasonably low. And then the cloud cover will continue to build in just ever so slightly moving into the early hours of tomorrow morning, with our relative humidity also remaining notably higher than previous days. As for our temperatures today, they do look to peak in the low 80s and then bottom out at a warm overnight temperature around 70 degrees. And for our winds, they do remain light and with a southerly component wavering from the southwest to the southeast throughout the day and swinging back to the southwest early tomorrow morning with a chance of some slightly gusty conditions, at least slightly elevated from what we'll see today. Taking a look at the short-term risk chart for the upcoming days, on Thursday we can anticipate partly to mostly cloudy conditions with a slight chance of a shower or a thunderstorm rolling through and a high of 81. On Thursday night, we can anticipate cloudy conditions with a chance of those showers and thunderstorms that were mentioned earlier moving through and a slight chance of some low-level cloud cover with a low of 69. And for Friday, partly to mostly cloudy and a slight chance of showers and thunderstorms, once again, and a high of 80. And that is going to conclude the daily weather operations brief. I will be back at 10 o'clock with the 7-day outlook.